first of all, I would like to talk about our competitive strategy. And basically, we adopt a low-cost strategy that is to lower our production distribution cost and to sell a lot of our products in the market. And in order to do that, we need to put a lot of emphasis in cost cutting and operational efficiency. And so our competitor has adopted a differentiation strategy, and most of them do that. And so we are different from our competitor in the competitive position. And in summary, we have done pretty well in our market. Our production cost is very low. We have achieved a great market share, and our profitability is really high. So then I'm going to talk about our corporate strategy. So there are two sides of the corporate strategy, and the first side is the market side. So basically, we focus a lot of our emphasis on North American market and Asia Pacific market. So we choose North America. That's because in North American market we can charge a very high price premium, and we choose Asia Pacific is because Asia Pacific market has been enjoying a very high growth rate, and we don't focus too much on Europe market. That's because Europe has a great tariff, and for Latin America the situation is the same. There's a large tariff on the Latin American market as well. And then from the production perspective, we also focus a lot on Asia Pacific, and that's because Asia Pacific has the lowest production cost across the four regions. And also we also expand our capacity in Latin America. That is also because of the same reason, the low cost. And so in the meantime, we gradually exited our North American production plant, and that's because the production cost there is really high. So in summary, we expanded our capacity in Asia Pacific and built some new capacity in Latin America, and gradually exited North American production sites. So by doing that, our production cost has been decreasing year after year. So that is very good for our competitive strategy.
So about our financial forecast, we have a very conservative financial forecast due to our year 14's result, and we expect to have a severe price war and overcapacity across industry. Therefore, the industry EPS and ROE will relatively lower. However, we have a confidence about our cost advantage. Therefore, we believe that from year 15 to year 17, we will be able to gain new market share slowly. And as a result, we believe that we can continually grow our EPS, ROE, stock price, and credit rating. Most importantly, we think that by gaining more market share, our image rating will be higher. And so as you can see from our pro forma, we will continually reduce our cost of goods sold. As a result, our operating profit will be higher. The actual result is a little bit different because of the competition and the price war. At year 14, our cost of goods sold rise again, but after that, our competitors start to differentiate themselves. Therefore, our cost of goods sold start to drop, and our operating profits start to rise again. We gain significantly more market share than we expected. As a result, our operating profit as well as our revenue in year 17 are much higher than we expect. And as you can see, the financial result overall, we are doing very well, and the market capital is 1.4 billion, which is more than twice as much as we originally forecasted. And our image rating is relatively lower because we decide to that our goal is to maximize our shareholders' value. That's why we decide to give up a certain amount of the image rating just so that we can get more EPS and ROE.
The first thing we did well in this game was lowering our manufacturing costs. Basically, we focused on Asian and Latin American plants which have a lower labor costs. Also, we tried to reduce the manufacturing costs by pursuing middle to low-end products. As a result of these strategies, we got the lowest cost of pairs sold throughout year 12 to year 17 in the industry, which helped us to keep enough margin level even when decreasing the price. Next thing we did well was lowering our SQ rating from 5 to 2 or 3 from year 15. Also at the same time, we decreased the price to keep our market share. This combination maximizes our net profit. Our total operating margin level became the best in the industry just after employing this strategy. Also, our total market share recovered to a healthy level. And finally, decreasing SQ rating helped our company to get differentiated market positioning. Also, we succeeded in keeping our market share in internet and private label markets, especially in North America and Europe. Our intention of taking share in these markets was to maintain our image rating. Because our SQ rating was lower than other competitors, it is quite important for us to take as much share as possible here. In North America, we took constantly over 20% share with competitive bidding prices. Actually, because our goal here was not to make money, our margin level is almost zero, or sometimes we even lost money. It is a kind of insurance to get image rating. Also, we took much share in Europe. Actually, we dominated the market from year 13 to year 16. Again, we didn't make profit here. And internet market, we kept high level market share. This is because we were relatively low price player, and also we spent a lot of money for advertising and celebrities. Internet market is very sensitive to advertising. As a result of these efforts, we succeeded keeping minimum image rating of 7. There were several mistakes we made in this game. First one is overlooking the relationship between plant capacity and fixed costs. If our capacity is not big enough, the fixed costs are not allocated enough to decrease the total production cost. In year 14, we built a new plant in Latin America. Although we got much lower labor costs, the decrease of cost of pairs was not as much as we estimated. This is because of a higher fixed cost. So, after we realized this, we increased the capacity in Latin America according to the growth of the demand. And finally, we got a lower cost than before. Next shortfall was unanticipated price down in North America by 2 competitors. From year 13 to year 14, company D and G decreased their price of branded products a lot. Especially company D, it decreased the price by 20%, and conversely, we increased our price by $1. As a result, we were stalling our market share in North America by these 2 competitors. And also, our inventories went up a lot, which cost us $30 million incrementally. To address these issues, we also decreased our price next year by $4, and they didn't decrease the price, so our market share recovered and inventory decreased.
Finally, the biggest mistake we made was to keep North American plant and not building a plant in Latin America until year 14. While many competitors started building a new plant in Latin America from the initial year. Because of this slow action, we couldn't leverage the lower production cost of Latin America fully. And also we couldn't recover the upgrade investments on North American plant. After year 14, as I said, we focused our production on Asian and Latin American plants and succeeded in lowering total production costs. Before we begin Q&A, I have a few comments to go over what we will do differently in BSG Invitational. First, strategy matters. Let's recall Michael Porter's strategy concept. You could choose either differentiation or low-cost strategy, but should allow a swing between them. For example, the top 3 leader teams are Team F, C, and E. Let's review their respective strategy position on the map. E adopted a differentiation strategy with 9-star SQ rating. It moved to the upper left corner. On the other hand, Team C and us chose low-cost strategy. We stayed in the lower right corner. From this, we see both Team C, E, and F succeeded in maintaining their strategies. We are fortunate to beat Team C and E only because they have very limited capacities. Therefore, in the BSG Invitational, it's important to keep our strategy position at either low cost or differentiation, but not in the middle. Secondly, our experiences witness that we should maximize our stock repurchase in early years, as our ROE are significantly higher than borrowing costs. Under the same concept, we should borrow extensively as long as we have good credit rating.
Finally, it's critical for us to build capacity that matches with industry demand. We should make capacity decisions neither too conservative nor too rush. Overall, as the industry leader, we are pleased with our performance because we significantly increased the long-term shareholders' value. Our final score 110 was the highest among all teams across all industries. We are absolutely confident in competing in the BSG Invitational. This concludes our conference call today. We would now be happy to take your questions.
The result.